really nervous. I'm really nervous. Okay. Hey, everyone. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm really scared. Really spooked the house. We're going to a medium, and I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but I guess we'll see. I was looking at my list of things to film, and this was one of them, and then me and Zoe started doing some research with my camera girl today. We called this girl. She gave us a lot of information. She sounded really nice. And now we're going to her house to get a reading. And I'm spooked. Oh, I'm so spooked. Okay, come over here.
Hey guys, didn't realize how much my boobiskas were out in this video, so I'm very sorry for the intro. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we found this girl. Her name is Linda Grace, and we already called her and everything, and she said that we can film. It's 1:20. Our appointment's at 2. I'm really nervous.
Me too. Love you. Bye, love you too. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need water.
My dogs. Wait.
Oh, Peppa.
Gotta bring Peppa. I was gonna bring toilet roll, but then I was like, she probably has tissues there.
Yep. Most likely.
Almost stepped in dog shit. To know, as much as this is like entertainment purposes and like it's for you guys, it's gonna be very much real for me, and I guess if it happens it'll be more clear what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna say the information she needs, like when she asked me, but I'm not gonna give her all the information about what I'm wanting to come out of this, because I want it to be as real as possible, and of course I have my doubts, and I don't know if this is even real, or if she can even do this, or if it's all, you know, a bunch of bull, but I don't know, I'm freaking out. I'm really nervous. I feel sick to my stomach. I don't think I'm ready for this, but I'm doing it anyway for you guys, and this might be a bad decision, but you know what, we're already on our way. And we're 4 minutes away, so I'll see you guys there, I guess. Okay, so we're here. There's a cat, so I feel a little more less scared. No, I honestly feel so nauseous to like my stomach. Like I'm really scared. Probably gonna see me ugly cry like Kim Kardashian. I don't know. I'm really scared, but I just texted her saying we were here. It says service dog on premises. I'm so excited. There's a dog. Do we just...
I don't know.
I mean, we're 10 minutes early. We're a little punctual queen. The cat's coming near us. Oh, that's a thick girl. Hi. Imagine this is her. Like, imagine this is who's greeting us right now. I'd be 100% okay with it. Zoe?
Oh no.
Hi, kitty.
Is it okay if I just focus on you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
You don't have to look at it.
Okay.
You don't have to be.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, so I'm a psychic medium. So the psychic side being past, present, and future. We can go back to past lives and forwards. We can do any subject you want to talk about, any person you want to talk about, anywhere you want to go with that, okay? As much detail or as little detail as you want. Okay. And then the medium side, so connecting with people who've passed on, family members, friends, crazy neighbors, all kinds of fun stuff there. I've even had celebrity ones, which, yeah, interesting. And then as well as spirit guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, how to use them in your life and those types of things.
I was thinking more of the connecting with someone who passed away.
Okay.
Even though I may not be ready for that, but I'm,
attempting.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And for me, I feel like there's actually 2 people coming through right away. I do feel like there's more. Okay, and I feel like it's a male and female. And I feel like they're related to each other, but they're not, I wouldn't say it's like 2 grandparents. For me, it's more of 2 different generations. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like one's fairly close, like just in the last little while passed away. I would say under 2 years. Okay. 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 There's cleanup behind you if you need it.
Thank you.
And it's a very positive thing. I do feel like this one's male. If that makes sense to you as well, the more recent one, I will say. And I feel like they're coming through with like, I want to say like their mother figure. Yes. A lot going on there. I feel like things happened really fast. But I do feel like you guys knew that something was up. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, you personally.
I had a feeling for like a little bit. Not like I didn't think like that drastic, but I did think certain things, I guess.
Yeah, signs. You saw the signs and recognized them. Okay, so they're definitely coming through with the whole standpoint of didn't get to say their goodbyes. It wasn't expected either, though. Like, I feel like what they did, I almost want to say it was something like they passed away from something that they weren't diagnosed with. To me, it's almost like an accident. Does that make sense? Okay. I also feel like what people are, would almost be like someone saying that they passed away from like a suicide, but it actually wasn't. Okay. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Because that's what I'm feeling. Like the first thing they're trying to tell you right away is your gut instinct is right. What has been knowledge to people is what the family has wanted to say, and isn't the whole truth. Okay, and I feel like they put a spin on it, almost in a sympathy standpoint, as opposed to what the real dealings was. Does that make sense? Okay. They're doing amazing, first of all. Okay, they're so, for lack of a better term, free. And they swore a lot, didn't they? Because I don't really swear in my stuff, and like there's a lot of swearing in the way that they're translating, and they're like, no, say it like I say it so that she knows. And I'm like, but I don't swear. You're making me uncomfortable. There's like, I just want you to take a deep breath. They're so good. They actually crossed over right away. Okay, so there was no issues, no concerns, no hold up in between, and he used to tease you a lot. You knew them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to I see them pulling at your hair and kind of poking at you like they used to do. And with you it was a little bit different because you're a little more feisty. And you would always go back after them, like the attack mode, he calls it. And so anyways, he really wants you to know that he's so good. You have, when you're doing videoing and stuff, you have a lot of issues with things when you look back at it in the picture and so forth. Like little dots and the lighting seems off, as to say like there's like, you know how you get like those round robin ribbons in the sets? That's him. It's something that you've kind of started, you talked about before but didn't do a whole lot before he passed. Does that make sense?
A whole lot of what?
Like recording and your videos and so forth.
Yeah, I definitely I wasn't as consistent because I was younger.
Yeah.
And now that I'm older, and it's what I want to do for like a career. It's
Yes.
definitely like I've been really consistent with it now.
Yeah.
Like after he passed, I just kind of like shut.
Yes. And he says that trying to come through in your videos is letting you know that you don't need to feel alone when you're on there alone. That you need to be a little more raw. You're trying to be happy and bubbly, even when you're low. And it works. It works.
Yeah.
It works for you. It works for the viewers and so forth, and it is helpful. But sometimes it's nice to have that little bit of raw. So he's coming through in a lot of ways like that for you, okay? The other thing, and I think one of the things, especially when someone's passed away so new, coming through in birds. Like you have birds, like I want to say attacking, but coming so close to you and really standing out. Birds are really easy to control for someone who's passed on. So that's usually like a first kind of sign that someone will get from everything, okay? The one thing that you have to remember, especially with yours, their personalities are the same 95% of the time. So his joking, you know, playing the Viagra commercials on a continual basis for you lately, these types of things, it's like, you can stop now, you know, because it's his way of just making you smile.
Yeah.
His way of showing you a positive thing, okay?
It's so crazy because, like, when he passed, there was, his favorite color was red.
Okay.
So, this cardinal, like, I'd see them everywhere. Like, every time I went out of the house, I saw them, and I still see them now. And to me, I didn't know if that was really him. I guess in my head, I wanted it
Of course.
to be him. But I'd always be like, Mom, there's a bird, and like a red, like, cardinal, and he would always call me, he would say pretty little birdie in this like funny voice.
Yeah.
And like pet my head and be like, pretty little birdie.
Especially for you. They were not like the wind beneath my wing kind of song person. Like as much as like it's like, oh, you know, sentimental.
Yeah.
They're much more like ice baby, joking around, having fun with you kind of thing. Okay? He also plays with your nose a ton.
Really?
Yeah, you know how you get like this uncontrollable itch? You're like, what is going on? That's him, okay? Didn't give you like a normal hug. It was always unique. A lot of behind the neck when you're sitting kind of moments. And so it's that kind of embracing.
Okay.
Okay? Very positive. He's also talking about you have one of his hats tucked away.
I have a lot of his clothing.
Okay. There's one hat in particular, a red hat, but it has more blue. Like to me, I would say blue,
Okay.
but he would call it red. So I don't know if it just had red on it, but to me, I would say it's a blue hat the way I'm seeing it.
Okay.
So red, blue come
Yeah,
together. There's no more mental illness for them. They're 100% good, and they love that you've taken this negative thing that's happened to you and you're turning it into a positive. Okay. He also is talking about you were thinking of doing some sort of counseling in school or something of the sort, to go through that and to do, I wish she'd really stop. Sorry. I'm playing with hers, not my nose. He really wants you to pursue that. You can do this, you can do what you want to do, but imagine if you had the knowledge and the information from those classes to do that online. To put that out there for everyone to see and everyone to be able to follow, huge, okay?
Yeah.
For those that can't afford it, for those that haven't told people, you know, these types of things, you can be that voice. You can be that generalization to impact people personally. There's also other people in your family who you'd be able to, I'll say understand. That's not the words they're using. We know the bad is what we'll call it, okay? There's some family members and so forth that just really act like an anchor until they wake up more, until they come to more terms and deal with things on a different level. They're just going to hold everybody back from moving forward. They don't come to you in your dreams.
No.
Okay? And that's their choice. They don't want to. Your bed, your time is sacred. And they're very energetic, so would rather be on the day-to-day. The other thing that he's okay, we're getting personal. Did you just change your look, or you're thinking of changing your look? Like he's talking about a haircut. and you're thinking of dyeing, adding color or something. You do that often, don't you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get bored of my look a lot.
Yeah. Loves the cut. Okay. You wouldn't have done that before. And I don't think he would have wanted you to. But he loves it. Loves the color, but says you're thinking of like, I would say like, he's calling it a crayon color. The Crayola colors is what he calls it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. He says not right now. Okay. There's something coming up that you need to look a little more professional, a little more responsible to the unopened eye of the older generation. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, okay? It's not like it's a needing to go to court or you know what I mean, but I feel like it's more like job opportunity and being taken more seriously.
Yeah.
That kind of a thing, especially, you know, being looked at a little older because you are still young and you have so much more knowledge than the average person your age. And well, yes, you've been very immature and had a lot of fun. When you need to be, you're very mature and responsible, especially when it comes to other people. Also says there's a tattoo thought process there too. Did you already do it?
No.
Okay. Take your time with it. The thought of getting one and what you want, he says that you need to revisit what you want. There's a better option for you of what you want. Definitely. He's like, it's going to be all about me. But it doesn't need to be. And also says that you need to put it somewhere else other than where you're thinking. Like for me, I see it being very visual where you want it. Mm-hmm. And he's saying it shouldn't be. It's not something that he wants you looking at every day. Because some days it's really going to bring you down as opposed to up. Always with you. Always in your heart. Always there when you need them. Forever, not going anywhere. Some people cross over and they're like, I need to get back, I need to get going, I can't wait for family, this is, you know, not where I want to be. Yeah. And they will cross back over and start their next life beforehand. That's not him. So comfortable to have control over all of you guys and tease you without you knowing. Very positive. And you're really concerned like about family. I guess I would say mom. You're very concerned about her. Don't be at all. Having a goodbye wouldn't have been what they would have done anyways. Like they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have had it any other way other than for you to leave on a good term, to go away and have a great time, and then come back and have positive. You know, they did come to you. That's where the Cardinals came from, and that was their goodbye. I feel like you've had kind of a sit down. If he was here, what would I say? You know, kind of thought process. Yeah. And he says more of a vent as opposed to a process. Maybe a smidgen of anger there, right?
A little bit.
Fair enough. I don't feel like other people got to say their goodbyes either. It was very sudden, so you can't take it personal either about what they're saying and how they're, you know, how they left. It wasn't I'm choosing not to, right? It's just all of a sudden there it is. I love that when you left the last time, it was a really great conversation, he says fun. Lots of fun before, right? The last time that you saw each other.
It was.
And you did speak in between there, I feel. There was maybe more of a texting kind of standpoint.
When we were deciding on coming here, we were in my kitchen, and I was like show me a sign if we should do this or if we should do this. I mean, nothing happened, I don't think, but we're here.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just that gut feeling, right? Okay, let's just do it. Like, I feel like for them, they weren't intrusive into your life. You know, they wanted to be a part of it and they embraced everything of it and they would touch base with you, but they weren't that, you know, they were respectful.
Yeah.
And so know that they're still kind of like that. Okay? And so you have to really pull that forward. We couldn't have stopped what happened. We couldn't change how it happened. We couldn't change the time that it happened. But everything from here forward, you have full control over, okay? And you have so much support. Instead of turtling yourself and secluding yourself, which you've been doing a little bit, you need to turn that around. I don't mean you need to be as social as you were. You're a different person now, but you can do different things. Pressure now, eh?
Okay, well, guys, that's it. That was a lot to handle for sure. But thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
For it. That was amazing. She's amazing.
Thank
What
you.
you do and stuff like that. That was cool.
Good.
It was really cool.
I'm glad. Thank you.
She was so nice. A gem, honestly. I mean, it's not super private, like it's on my Instagram. My uncle passed away about like a year and a month ago-ish. Really hard on me, still going through it, but you know, that was wild. I mean, you can see the shock in my face. You know, some people still might be like, oh, she could say this, she could say that. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's for me, it's helping me, and this is what it takes to try and moving on, but like getting past it and shit like that. And if it's gonna help, then, you know, let me live. Drained, honestly. This was wild. Big thanks to Zoe for driving me and, you know, being my camera gal. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and as always, turn on my notification bell to know each and every time I upload a video. That's it, y'all. Love you. Adios.